Hello, angels. I'm Miss Quiet Queen, and you are now tuned in to the Quiet Queen Project. Hopefully, this will be a very brief video, but it is one that I know was coming eventually. I was trying to avoid it because I really want to respect people's privacy. This video is about celebrities. Everybody knows that something is coming down the pipeline. Everybody knows that this world is changing dramatically from the way it used to be 20, 30 years ago. Music is not like it used to be. There's, as far as I'm concerned, R&B has been assassinated. There's no more R&B. There's selfish celebrities who want to keep all of the limelight to themselves, and they make us, people who love music wait to hear good music until they are ready to put out an album or surprise everybody with an album or whatever. But that's just not fair. There's so many different um, artists out there that are so damn talented, and if they're not down with the politics, we're not gonna. We're just gonna give it up and can forget about hearing from our other artists. But I'm talking about celebrities right now because with technology being the way it is, it's easier for people to get in contact with people, and it's even celebrities. And celebrities are now starting to use Twitter more and going live and just letting us know that, hey, they are everyday human beings just like you and I. They just have a little bit more money and a lot more fame, or a lot of both. Either. That doesn't make a difference. Um, the only thing difference between them and us is their job status, right? But they have a platform. You celebrities have a platform that you can use. Now, I know many of you are afraid because you signed on the dotted line and you promised that you would not say certain things or do certain things. But for those of you, you're still a celebrity, but you are not tied down to anything because many of you did say, no, I'm not joining that. No, I'm not interested. And either your career never took off or your career plummeted. And I was just watching something about Justin Timberlake being invited to the Super Bowl and no one invited Janet. Why was that okay? Why is it okay to bring him up there? He even admitted in the interview he only got blamed like 10%, but it wasn't. He didn't say that it wasn't his fault. He just said that it was something that he couldn't control. If he could help her, he would. So that was what I was picking up energetically, was that it's it's some demonic forces that he promised whatever to. You know, he signed on the dotted line, and it's like, and then it was Janet's time to go. Janet was a very, and still is, an icon, and she was selling out concerts left and right. Janet's career was long and very successful, but they have to kick people off their grind sometimes so they can move in who they want to move in to control whatever. I'm trying not to be too long, but I want to just paint a picture for you first. I think it's absolutely wrong for them to ask Justin to perform at the Super Bowl coming up, and they didn't ask Janet. Justin probably won't ask her because he is following the big bosses. And so, anyway, I want to say this: Janet Jackson is my soul sister. I never met her, I never even talked to her. I did try to reach out recently on Instagram. I was immediately blocked. I don't know what that means. Maybe I think it was probably somebody that works for her, and they did that because I think she's on tour. But anyway, that doesn't mean that she didn't do it. But I don't really care. The point is, she's my soul sister, and I love her, and we are connected. We were born in the same birth cord. There's a birth there's a birth stream and there's a death stream. When you were born on this stream of frequency with many other people that were born during the same time as you. Okay? And there's also a death stream where when the day you die from this physical body, there are other people that are going to die the same time as you. Those are your soul family members. Those are your soul. And so um, I've always been able to um, connect with celebrities spiritually, and I don't know why. I'm talking about it now because I'm opening myself up to them. Don't let this face fool you. Don't let the things I talk about deter you or think that, yeah, she's a crackpot. She don't know what she's talking about. If you do think that way, I don't care. I'm telling y'all, you never know who is connected to what. You never know where your blessings is going to come from. You never know what somebody could tell you that will trigger something within your soul that will help you. So don't look at anybody, any of us that's on this spiritual community on YouTube. Don't look at any of us like we just two cars shorts of a full deck. Don't do that, because there could be something that we say or do that will help you. Now, there's plenty of spiritualists that I've heard have reached out or have connected with celebrities that have passed on, myself included. Whitney Houston came to me. Not lying. I promise you. Whitney Houston came to me after she died. She did. She did. And she told me, thank you. She said my name. She said, Miss Anita, thank you. Thank you for caring about my baby. You were the only one, she said. You were the only one out of all these millions of people. You were the only one that prayed a certain prayer the way you prayed. I'm not going to say what the prayer is. I'm not going to tell you what the prayer is or how I prayed it. But she said you were the only one that did that. But she said, I have to let you know that it's okay. My baby's going to come with me. Because this is during the time where Christina was in a coma and my heart was heavy. And I just kept looking at Bobby and I just wanted to hug him. So I energetically just hugged him, and I got the okay from my spirit guide telling me that his spirit guide is all right with me energetically hugging him and just sending him some love. But when he came to me, there is another YouTuber named Astro Boo Baby. Prince came to him. He's not a big Prince fan, okay? But Prince came to him after he passed. There was someone else. I can't remember who it is. If you know someone or if yourself have talked to, somebody told me that they talked to Amy Winehouse. These celebrities are on the other side and they can come through and talk to you. If you are open, they can talk to you. They can tell you what happened and why. So there are things that some of us who are clairvoyant enough and open enough, we hear these things from these celebrities, and sometimes your spirit guide, or not your spirit guide, your pieces of your soul, your spirit, when it is being agitated or upset, like it's being pushed out or stifled because there's another energy that's coming into you that is using you as a vehicle to do what it wants and needs to do. Your spirit, where's your spirit? It didn't go anywhere, but it's like it has a yearning to be free. That's why Katy Perry did what she did, and Britney Spears did what she did. Remember, she shaved her head. Katy Perry cut her hair and dyed it because she wanted to be someone else. She didn't want to be Katy Perry anymore, the superstar. And she was crying and upset. What do you think happened when you agree to do something? You agree, whether people say selling your soul, which you technically can't do that. But if you believe you can do it, then you did it. But if you want to get out of that, just stop believing it and go into yourself and pray and reach out to your higher self. Your higher self didn't agree for you to do that. Really? But anyway, I just wanted to bring this up because with technology being on the rampage the way it is, there's a lot of ripples in the grid. There's a lot of ripples in frequency, and we're going to be starting to feel like this, even if we're like this. There's frequencies around us that's going to start moving fast. That's what I mean. Some people going to get left when the shift moves. So you celebrities, y'all got a big ass platform. Some of you, let's use it. You ain't gonna make another hit record no way, because massa, so to speak, ain't gonna let you unless you become a puppet, unless you participate in ungodly acts. You know, there's this song my daughter turned me on to. I can't remember the girl's last name. I think it's a Torres, or her last name, or something like that. I can't remember her name. But she wrote this song. She performed this song. It's called Gatekeeper. Go look that up on YouTube. Gatekeeper. I can't play it because I'll be have a copyright strike. Go look up that song called Gatekeeper. Just put song called Gatekeeper. I can't remember the girl's name. Um, Torres or something like that. Hernandez. I don't know. That song, it speaks volumes. Now, yes, I want to get back and talk about the celebrities. Hollywood and famous people, it's not like it used to be. It's not at all like it used to spread. Like, can you imagine from the 20s to the 30s, the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, and now it's so different. And the world is getting smaller thanks to technology. The world is getting much smaller. Okay, and so I'm going to suggest, with all due respect to the celebrities, first of all, many of you need to get your asses off your shoulders. You put your pants leg on the same way I do. You wipe and flush just like I do. I don't care if you worth $1 billion. I don't care if you're worth $100,000. I don't care how much you're worth. We are all still human beings. We are all still living with Mother Earth. You're living on Mother Earth and using up her resources. Just because you're famous and you make people happy doesn't mean that you have the right to be disrespectful or rude or say certain things. And I'm saying that because there are some that's out there doing that. I get an opportunity, and this is where I said I wasn't going to talk about this, and it's time. I have the opportunity to see some of you. Sometimes when I go to sleep, I see you. I go there. My higher self take me there, or something or someone takes me there, and I see you. I have interactions with many of your celebrities with their spirit selves, because I have lots of lucid dreams. Y'all saw that I did that dream about oh my God, I just got back from an astral travel turned lucid dream. Um, when I was dreaming about a lot of celebrities, about one celebrity figure asking me to join them in, because of who I am and the power that I have. And some there's some groups that, they send things out there, the people that can do the MK Ultra and all that. They know who we are, and some of us are famous on other realms, but not famous in this one. I'm a celebrity, and I'm not just saying that because I want y'all to toot my horn. I'm not trying to do that. I am a celebrity on other earths and on other realms. Now that's the difference. There are other earths and other realms. And I know on other earths I am a celebrity. There's one earth in particular where me and Janet, our lives are kind of switched. I'm famous there, and she's a spiritualist there. And when we incarnated, when you incarnated, I'm jumping around, and I apologize, but I'm just saying it as I need to say it. I'm telling you things that I need to tell you before I forget. So sometimes it sounds like I'm jumping around. I apologize. But when you do come back and incarnate, you're giving a choice. And I remember incarnating in this life. When you do that, it's like you go before a council. And they'll say, you can have this life or this life. You can have these set of parents or this set of parents. You can have children or you don't have to have children. You choose certain things because your soul is speaking to God's source. And because God's source, the God source that created us, um, is, oh, it's so hard to explain this part. Um, Stationary. Physically, it's stationary, but physically, it works through us. God is learning. Yes, I said that. God is an intelligence, female and masculine energy intelligence that is learning. This is why, when the question was asked, or the statement was said, let us make man in our likeness and our image. God was talking to him herself, because God, first of all, is the divine feminine energy. Her consort or helpmeet is truly the masculine energy. That's true. The triangle, the power of three. Let me show you something. The triangle represents the power of three. It has nothing to do with evilness or Illuminati or anything like that. Stop thinking that. Stop throwing up, oh, it's the Illuminati. Stop blaming the Illuminati for everything. No, the Illuminati might not be an honest group of people, but damn, you ain't got to blame them for everything, because it's not. It's not always about them. This is the triangle. That's the masculine, because it goes up. So it's like the upwards is like the erection, and then down here will be like the testicles. Can y'all follow that? And then the female, I did it both. Okay. It's upside down. Okay. So upside down is the feminine energy, and a right side up triangle is the masculine energy. But I completely lost my thought. Why did I say that? I brought this up. I was talking about the divine, that there's the power of three. But anyway, I lost it, y'all. I'm sorry. There's so much to tell you guys, and you get so full. I'm excited, and I lose the information really fast, because the frequency that we're living, that Mother Earth is putting out, is going faster and faster. I need y'all to learn your Savagio tones. Mother Earth is creating a new Savagio tone. That's what I'm being downloaded right now. More Savagio tones are being downloaded, and more colors are being created. I'm just told that too. Did you guys know that there are colors that you have never even seen before? My mother went to that place before she passed away. She told us that she was in a lucid dream, and she saw colors at a place that exists that nobody's ever seen. And I was looking at her like, that must have been amazing to see colors that you don't even know exist. Can you imagine a color that you never seen before? It's like you've seen every color in the crayon box. There's over 300 colors in the crayon box. But no, there are more colors that you haven't even seen. There's sounds that we have never even heard before. There are humanoid-like people or beings that are so unique and different, like people that have texture to their face. There are beings that have stripes in their skin. And the ones that have the textures in their face are, some of them are really plant-based type humans. Oh yeah, it's so much. It's a beautiful thing, and I just want you guys to understand that just because you are a celebrity, this video is strictly for the celebrities. Um, you, I see so many things happening to many of you. And as I was saying before, I think I remember my thought. I see you guys. I feel you. I pick up your energy. The one I was telling you about, that one video. Oh my God, I just got back from astral travel, turned used to dream. No, I really don't want to talk about the female head honcho. But I saw Kay Hudson in that room. I saw Fantasia. Um, I saw Shaka Khan before in my dreams. I've seen Oprah. Um, I've seen every member of the Destiny Child. Well, no, Beyonce, Kelly, and Michelle have come to me in in different ways several times. And I'm not saying them personally. I'm just mean their image and their soul. Now let me tell you what I just October 1st, this past October 1st, I saw Sierra. Now, this was the very first time that I seen Sierra, and I'm still a little agitated about that meeting because of the way she came to me. And I didn't understand why she came to me in the way she did. But then later I was given a vision and saw what the reason was. Now what happened was, it was a lucid dream, and in my dream I was lying down and I woke up. I woke up to see Sierra over me. She looked like a giant. I was lying down on my back and she looked like a giant person. And her legs were open. She had on some jeans. She looked like when she did that video, My Goodies. And she was wearing a jean. I think she's had a half top. She looked just like that. Her mannerism in this dream was cocky. Like, yeah, smell it, like that. I don't know why I'm saying those words. That's just the energy that I picked up, because the way she was standing over me, her crotch was right over my face. And yes, I could smell her. Now listen, it wasn't a unclean smell, okay? You can pick up scents energetically. You can. You feel things. Everything is energy, people. Everything is energy. And if you're on a certain level and if you're open enough, you can take that energy that somebody is admitting, you can absorb it. And if you're strong enough, your mind, your soul, your spirit, your mind can turn it into a physical experience for you so that you can understand it better. So she was hanging over me and she was just moving around like she was purposely trying to get me or my face. She wanted my face in the stream of her private area. And like I said, she didn't smell like the deep blue sea or anything like that. It wasn't an unclean scent. It was just her scent. Do you know what I'm saying? It was her spiritual scent. You know, like what dogs and cats do when you take it for a walk, they always pee. Sometimes, I mean, why can't they just piss all of their pee out in one spot? No, they gotta pee a little bit and walk some, and pee a little bit more and walk some, because they're marking their territory. Thank you. Somebody said that for me. Thank you. They're marking their territory. And I was asking Spirit, why is this woman shaking her poom poom in my face? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And Spirit told me, because you traveled into her world. And I do that a lot. And I need to learn to control that. I've done it ever since I was a little girl. I've always been able to travel to other people's worlds. You got an individual world that's all yours, and nobody can do anything to you in that world. Well, her spirit must have been resting in her own world. and I invaded her. She had an attitude with me, but she was trying to be respectful. Now I'm learning I was the one that was in the wrong. It doesn't matter if you don't know that you're in the wrong when it comes to spirituality and energy. If you do something that maybe you should, it doesn't matter if you don't know it. You're still going to reap the karma behind it. That's just how it is, you know. So I entered into her world. I don't know how it. Well, I do have the power to do that, and I think this is one of the things that certain groups are afraid of me coming into myself and realizing I'm starting to have memories, waking up, about because my mother, my grandmother, and Smelly Goat, and a few other people, um, a very rich and powerful man that just recently died, was they're all trying to get my power, and since they know they can't do that, they want to try to dilute it or eliminate me. Um, but anyway, I know that I can do certain things, and this is not the forum right now for me to talk about it totally. I just really want to talk about it later, but I just really want to talk about the celebrities and how you guys, when you agree to do certain things, there's some of us that are born on the same birth frequency as you and are on the same death frequency as you. That we're connecting. We connect with each other. And I'm thinking that all these people, a lot of these celebrities that I've seen are probably on the same birth frequency or death frequency as they are. I don't know which one. Um, I don't think Janet and I are on the same death frequency, but I think we are on the same. Uh, well, I know we're on the same birth frequency, and maybe that is. And I'm thinking maybe Sierra and I are on the same death frequency. She's a lot younger than Janet and I, so we weren't on the same birth frequency. I know that for sure. But maybe we're on the other frequency. I don't know. Or it could just be I traveled into her world and she didn't like that. So she was like, shoulder length apart, her legs in this position over my face. Like, yeah, doing this. And she was looking like she was angry, but somebody is sarcastic, like, bitch, what you doing here? Kind of smiling, kind of friendly, nice, nasty. She was nice, nasty. So I was like, ugh, get out of my face. But she kept doing it, kept doing it. And I kept like going off, like, get out of my face. Something yanked me back to where I belong. And I woke up just like that. And I'm like asking Spirit what's going on. I was so agitated because I can smell her still. I feel her scent, her vibe, and everything was engulfing me. It was all around me. And it just annoyed me. It wasn't, like I said, it wasn't negative. I mean, it wasn't funky. It's just, it wasn't me. It wasn't mine. You know what I mean? And Spirit said, okay, finally I calmed down enough because Spirit was trying to tell me what was going on. And I finally calmed down enough and I realized it was because I invaded her privacy. And that is a gift that I've always been able to do, is to appear. Yeah, I know. And I know y'all didn't want me to know. But I know, and I'm starting to remember things that y'all tried to erase from my memory. I'm starting to remember it. I'm starting to remember it. That's why y'all got people following me. That's why the shit happens in helicopters and, things like that. My daughter's ex-husband, I know he had somebody following me, I took a picture of the car and the license plate and everything. Yeah, I know. I know who and what I am. And you scared. Y'all scared. I'm not going to hurt nobody. I'm not here to hurt anybody. That's not me. It's not my personality. I mean, I'll hurt you if you try to hurt me. Or if you try to hurt someone in my family or my friends, people that I love and care about. But especially if you try to hurt me, self-preservation is the first law of nature. And if you try to hurt me, I'm going to defend myself. And I'm not talking about just physically. I mean, spiritually, on a spiritual level. I will defend myself. Anyway, I was just remembered a thought. let me just go ahead. No, no, I ain't gonna talk about that. I want to go ahead and talk about the celebrities because that's what I said I was going to talk about in this video. But if I forget to tell y'all, somebody shoot me a message and say, Queen, you still going to tell us about the time when you actually met Kenny? I met Kenny physically. I never told y'all that. I never told y'all that. I met him physically and I hugged him. I'm still getting all the pieces together to that. And this happened when I was a little girl, about 5 or 6 years old, 6 or 7. Anyway, now that's my story about. Talk to you about Whitney Houston, Bobby Christina, Sierra. Um, there were other celebrities that I dreamed about that they will always give me their babies. It's something about me and babies, me and children on on other realms. And I'm a trainer. I'm a trainer, and uh, I have warriors. But I don't know what it is about me dreaming about celebrities and them giving me their babies, handing me their children. I don't know what that's about. I don't know. Y'all know I've had a dream. I talked about Beyonce and her husband. They don't like to be talked about because they're real private. And I don't want to tell anything private about them. I respect that. But respect the fact that I got a free will just like you do. And just because you don't agree what I'm doing doesn't mean that I shouldn't do it. I just think that's selfish. I think, sometimes entertainers get the big head for the wrong reason. You are an entertainer. You're not a doctor. You don't find cures. Okay, you are not out here trying to stop all the pedophiles in the world. You're not out here taking some of your millions and billions of dollars to passing it out to poor people so that we can all grow this economy together. No, y'all selfish sometimes. Y'all celebrities can be real selfish with all the loot, you know. But anyway, I'm not trying to get in nobody's business. But yeah, I've dreamt about them, and um, Beyonce handed me her baby one time. I think this was after several times of saying, no, I don't want to join. No, I'm not interested. Tell me what it's about. Maybe I don't want to join. Boule, semi-boule, I don't know. Oprah, yeah. I've seen her. I hear her. Look, it's a whole bunch of shit, and I know she's powerful. No disrespect, but this is coming to a time where you got to come right out and tell me what you need to tell me. And Spirit told me, don't ask so many questions about certain things because you can mess up what is supposed to come to you. You could hinder things. So sometimes you just have to trust. And a friend of mine was talking to me the other day, said, Anita, you just got to trust. And I have trust issues because I have went through so much crap in my life because I trust. And my husband told me, you need to just start trusting. You don't trust nobody. No, I don't. I said, because every single time I say, okay, I trust it. It'll be okay. I get hit in the face every single time. So it's like, no, I have trust issues. If you want me to be on your team because you know who I am and you know what I can do and what I'm capable of, y'all gonna have to open up a little bit more. I am not allowed to ask questions because that messes up the divine things. Well, you're gonna have to find another way. Okay, but don't come to me in my dream and hand me your baby. Because that to me is not, it's because I love children so much and I love the innocent energy of children. I'm automatically create the baby and protect the baby. But Spirit told me that the reason why they do this is because consciously, subconsciously, whatever agreement they made with the so-called powers that be for now, and the energies that are making them happy or making them successful when they go to and do their full moon rituals and shit like that. When they do this, it makes it easier for those of us who are open spiritually to connect. And I was talking to one person and telling him that she had did this, and he said, you didn't take her, did you? Meaning I didn't accept her baby because she was handing her to me. And I said, yeah. He's like, oh, because he thought, well, maybe that was agreeing whatever it is she wanted you to do. But then I got to thinking and feeling that that didn't really resonate with me, and I'm glad that it didn't. At least I let her know that. But the second time she offered me to hold her baby, I wouldn't. And it's not that I have anything against her. I think she's just precious as she wanted to be, just a little cute, cute as a button, adorable. Um, but it has nothing to do with the baby. Children, the spirit of children cling to me. I have, I think on here on earth, I'm here to help children find their way. Because at least 5 times in my life, I ran into children who were lost. At least 5 times. It may be more than that. Children always seem to find me when they're lost. And I'll get them to someplace safe. I'll get them someplace safe. So on the astral realm, celebrities, when they are there, because as a celebrity, if you done something here in the physical world and you said, okay, I'm going to sign right here, and this spirit, Rain Man, Sasha, Mutaka, whatever you want to call your alter ego, is here, physically, you got to go somewhere spiritually, to recharge. Your soul goes somewhere. Your part of you, pieces of your soul go somewhere anyway when you are allowing something else to share your physical entity. And so I think people energetically on a soulful level know that I'm a great mother on other realms. And I love the babies. I love the babies. I love your children, celebrities. I love your kids. And I see many of them. So I held her baby. I'm some of Beyonce's. I held her baby, her oldest daughter, and gave her back. Second time I seen her, she asked me to hold her, and I said no. And then I recently saw her a few days ago. This was after I saw Sierra. Oh, wow, I'm just spilling all the tea today. But I saw Beyonce again, and she was at a crib, and this was in full-blown color. She had her hair tied up. She looked really glowy and very beautiful. She looked very beautiful. And she had the babies. I saw the twins, and she was on the phone, and I was coming in. And she turned around, who the hell is this coming in? Who is this coming? She said it pleasantly, in a pleasant way, but in a bitchy way. Like, who is walking up in here? And she saw me, she was like, oh, okay, come on. And I was like, no, that's okay. I got offended. I don't know. And when I woke up, I was like, why did you get offended? I got offended because she kind of snapped at me. I'm very, very sensitive, and probably overly sensitive spiritually, as the protector. I represent many different things, and so do you. I'm a protector of children, and my soul, that part of me was like, I want to see the babies, But she invited me to come on in. Now I can't. I shouldn't bombard. I need to ask. So when she did, like, come on, and I got her, and I was like, no, that's okay. And she was like, okay. And she turned around and kept talking on the phone. I really wish I hadn't done. I really wish I had just went over there and saw the children. Now, anyway, going back a few months from there, I had a dream about Janet. And it was more like a vision because I was almost all the way awake when I saw her. And I was already there. She came in. She came in with her baby and she sat down. I think she sat down in some water. That's symbolic to something. Water is a conductor. So she might have been in the bathtub, wherever she was, whatever country she was, or whatever she was doing. I don't know. But I asked her, oh, let me see your baby. Can I see him? And she told me no. I got pissed off. And it was like I was watching myself. You know, your spirit is so huge. You are a lot of different people at the same time. And sometimes your personalities don't always clash or meet up. So at this time, I was looking at myself talking to Janet. And I said, let me see him. And she's like, no, no, thank you. And she said it really nice and she smiled. But I got angry. I'm like, how she, you know me, you know my soul, you know who we are. We were born on the same frequency. How come you ain't gonna let me see the baby? I flew down, grabbed him, and started flying around. And she was screaming, no, no, Anita, please give me my baby. Give him back. Give him back. Okay, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She said, just give him back. I won't get upset. I won't report you because you can look on the other realms. There's still rules. Okay, there's still rules that you have to abide by. Okay, and just because you're on the astral realm don't mean everybody is good because they ain't. Okay, that's when you get to the higher realms where only love and purity radiates. But the astral realm is the next realm from above this physical realm, and everybody ain't all peaches and cream. Okay, but I grabbed the baby and she said, I won't report you. Just give him back. Please give him back. And I knew, and our spirit was telling me, if you don't give him back soon because you took him forcefully, if you don't give him back, that's not going to be a good thing. And I don't want to say what I feel because I never want anything bad to happen to the babies. Never want anything to happen to the babies. But on that ram, he kind of looked different than what he looks like in this realm. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. I could say a lot more, but I won't. So I rushed back down. I handed. She was crying and sobbing. Her face was so wet, and I said, "Here you go. I'm sorry." I was just upset. My feelings was hurt. I was in my feelings because there was something about babies. It's something about celebrity children. I don't know what. Not just celebrity children. Let me take that back. Because I have dreams about a lot of people's babies. I have dreams about strangers and their children. Your kids come to me. There are children that I feel reach out to me, those that have been kidnapped, um, those are at home or that are someplace being abused and they can't get out. Kids can leave their body and they do it sometimes and they don't even know that they're doing it. Children are a lot stronger and resilient in the spiritual world than you know. And these children try to get up and talk. And I think when I see these celebrities babies, these babies are calling for mama, me, auntie, you know. I don't really know how to explain why or even if I understand why. That's just it. I'm trying to think who else kid do I see a lot. Kelly Rona handed me her baby too. She handed me her baby when he was a baby. But this is funny thing is because when I had a dream about her child was probably already over 1 at the time. I think he was. But in the dream, he was a newborn. So maybe I don't know why that is. And I was babysitting him or something like that while she was taking care of something. I don't know. But I'm kind of iffy because the other dreams that I had about her and her other bandmates were like, join us, join us. And I'm like, I'm not signing that. What is it? Just sign it. Just do it. No. I'm not going to do that. Tell me what it is. If I want to sign it, then I'll tell you, I'll sign it. If not, I won't sign it. But they want you to agree to do something without them telling you everything because it'll mess up whatever, for whatever reason. I hope this video doesn't offend anybody because it's not meant to offend anyone. If you are a celebrity and you're offended by this, then you need to get your ass off your shoulders. You ain't all that. You are all that, but you ain't better than me. You ain't better than the next person. And I'm not trying to be rude. I'm so sorry if I sound rude. I just got to be real. Why am I going to sit in front of this camera and stroke your ego if that's not what you need to hear? Who wants that? You don't want a bunch of yes people around you just to say, yeah, 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 because that's what you want to hear. It ain't the truth. And then when you find out what the truth is, you're going to be wondering why these people that's close to me didn't just tell me the truth. You're making me look like a fool. You saying something is okay and it really ain't. So I'm not trying to be offensive to anyone, but I'm not going to stop talking my truth and doing what I feel like I'm supposed to be doing on a spiritual level just because somebody don't want me to or they don't want to hear it. And people, if you are a so-called regular person, do note people that are more famous watch these videos all the time. And I think it's time for y'all to start making notes. Making notes. Talk to us. Talk to your fans. Talk to us. If you are watching this video and you are a celebrity, you know you have a platform, you don't have to tell me who you are. You can get a fictitious account. Many of y'all got one anyway. Because a lot of y'all don't put avatars on your fake names. Okay? I'm using this fake name, blah, blah, blah. You could say, I'm using this fake name, blah, blah, blah. I am a celebrity. I am a singer. I do that. And then I can honestly pick up energetically who you might be. But I promise you I would never say anything unless you want me to say who you are. You can go to Quiet Queen Project at yahoo.com and shoot me a letter. There was a celebrity that I talked to on the phone because we emailed first. This person sent me an email and said, okay, I want to email you, but I want you to email me through this. She gave me some information on some type of email service that once you send the email, a few days after it's sent, it disappears. Okay, that's how secretive this famous person wanted to keep this a secret. Okay. Actually, she was really speaking for her husband, who I think was the celebrity, and I don't really think it was her husband, because I was asking some questions to her. I said, well, what's his sign? And she turned to say, what's your sign? And that gave me a red flag. I thought, if that's your man, how come you don't know his sign, his zodiac sign? You know. But anyway, they want to be secretive. They want to keep it quiet. I mean, I don't want anybody to think that I think I'm a celebrity, but because of what I do, doing these videos, and I have a large following. I know it says I have 7,000 subscribers. I actually technically have a lot more than that, close to 20,000, but they don't want y'all to see that. And many of my videos have gone viral. Some of them you can see that have gone viral, but over half of my videos have gone viral, but they don't want you to see that. I saw it on the other realm. They think I don't know that, but I do. Okay, so when you as a celebrity and you want to be private and you don't want anybody to know anything, you can just, be anonymous. But being that technology is bringing us all together, and it's bringing us all together for a reason. We need to raise our vibration. The more different types of technology is introduced into our physical world, the more the need comes for us to be on a higher vibration. Okay? And I keep mentioning about you celebrities because y'all got the platform. Y'all got so much power in this physical world right now. And I'm talking to those who are not under obligation. Those of you who are not under contract. You can do what you want. Some of y'all are searching for a record company or modeling company or whatever it is that you want to do. If you really want to know how to do it and how to be successful, there's a way. I got the idea. It came to me. Y'all just need to let me know, and I'll tell you what you can do to get your records played again. Yeah, there's a way. It's so easy. It's so easy. I can't believe I was blessed with this idea. But I'm not going to talk about the idea publicly. I don't want it to come from my mouth publicly. If you are someone that is interested in knowing and you don't want to sell your soul or sell your people out, like when I heard Cardi B look crazy, but doing the 40D challenge. I love my family, but man, which one, Illuminati, which one of my cousins you want? Girl, you don't even play like that. Why would you say that? Anyway, y'all, you want to be successful? You want things to fly? You want things, your celebrity status to get bigger and bigger, and you don't want to sell out or whatever? Talk to me. Send me an email. I have a phone number. I have a Google number. I also have Erykah Badu's Google number. I think that's a Google number. I'm going to call it too because I love me some Erykah Badu. Love me some Erykah. Wow. I love that woman. Anyway, she resonates with me on so many levels. So anyway, I hope I didn't offend anybody. And if I did, just think about why you feel offended about what I said. Did I really say something wrong? Or is it just my truth and you just disagree with it? The latter is probably true. Okay? So, y'all understand that, like I said, technology is making this world a lot different. You have to understand, I'm from the old school. And I appreciate being in this time because I can look at technology and things differently. I grew up in an era where you could be 5 years old and walk home from school 3 miles away. 3 miles. Can you imagine a 5-year-old this day and age walking 3 miles, crossing a busy street by himself? That ain't gonna happen. Back in the day, we did that. I mean, there were a lot of sickos out there, like the woman that tried to kidnap me and my sister. But it didn't happen. This day and age, if we were to walk down the street and we were that age, she probably would have grabbed us, or she probably would have. I don't know. But I'll tell you about that story one day. Yeah, but she did. She tried to kidnap me and my sister. It didn't work. We ran. My sister said, "Well, I was going to get in the car if you would have gotten in the car." I said, "Girl, we ain't getting in that car." And I said, "Run, Gwen, run, run." I always protect my baby sister. Run, she just running. Okay. I'm like, run, baby, run. But anyway, I don't know what it is about it. My children were kidnapped, and I didn't know where they were for 3 months. I am very, very protective over the children in my family, and it's something about children being lost or stolen or taken that it just those situations come around in my circle. Like I told you, I found at least 5 or 6 children who were lost, found them and took them back to their parents or wherever they were supposed to go. And every single time, nobody said anything. The parents didn't say thank you. They just went, oh, okay. And a couple of times they didn't say anything at all. They were just like, oh, she was lost? Yeah, way over there, about 20 minutes away. Oh, okay. I don't get it. And then when I go to sleep, I go on rounds and I see celebrities' children. And these children are coming to me. Y'all kids are coming to me, talking to me, telling me shit. They seeing stuff, y'all. They're hearing things. They're picking up stuff they ain't supposed to be picking up. And they telling me about shit. And I'm like, y'all need to cut that out. I ain't gonna put your business out there. Don't worry, because I know I talk a lot. But there's some things I'm not going to talk about, even if you wanted me to. I ain't saying some of those things. Ooh. And if your kids ain't coming to me, then it's the celebrities coming to me. Here, Miss Didi, will you hold my baby? Here, would you hold my? I mean, all kinds of celebrities that I'm not really a fan of. Nothing wrong with them. I'm just not a fan. But I see you, and you handed me your baby. So I know I'm somebody special somewhere, and so are you. You're somebody special. Okay, I'm reading some messages. I just put up a video, so y'all go ahead and check that out. Please go to my Eclectic Guru channel. I'm talking about I'm doing I do the cooking videos. I do other stuff. Uh, I show you how to make toothpaste, salves, just life things in general. I try not to get too spiritual on that channel because that's what this channel is for. And yeah, we're going to talk about the fidget spinner next. There's a spiritual connection that I have with the fidget spinner. Y'all know what that is, right? Don't look at that thing like it's just a regular, just a little fun thing you just turn. No, there's a spiritual connection to that thing. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go. Please leave a comment, rate, and subscribe to my channel. I want to say thank you to everybody for subscribing. New subscribers, old subscribers. Please go back and make sure you are still subscribed to my channel, because somehow, some way, for some reason, YouTube unsubscribes my subscribers because they don't want this channel to grow. They don't want me to make money. They don't want this channel to grow for a variety of reasons. And I have come to terms with that, because you know, you can't force it. It's not going to stop me from doing videos, because the main thing is for me to get the message out there. I'm protected by Mother Earth. I am divinely protected, and I'm so grateful to say that. I'm so grateful. God Source, I'm grateful. Can I just say this in front of the camera? God Source, thank you. Thank you, God Source, for creating me in the way that you did and how that you did, and allowing me to be a part of you, and allowing me to be a part of this universe, to speak on the things that is going on and what we need to do to be in a better place. I'm divinely guided. I'm divinely protected. You can't penetrate this. This wall that's around me, I've seen the demon that was trying to tear that wall down. He was looking inside my cylinder. I was inside a cylinder. I remember that. I probably should just write a book on all of those type of things, you know, those lucid dreams that I've had. Anyway, I'm feeling the ground shaking, like I was talking to you about before. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm sorry for this long video, but when spirit hits me, I just can't stop talking. Until next time, if you are interested in more celebrity talk, because like I said before, this is what I really wanted to say. It's going to come down to, there's not going to be any celebrities. I already told y'all in my predictions videos, in about 20, 30, 40 years, there's going to be very few celebrities. The ones that are existing, y'all gonna have to take other jobs. You're gonna have to create businesses. You're gonna have to live off your retirement plan. But the powers, they're some of their ideas. It don't include y'all. It don't include people who want to have a job in entertainment, because entertainment is not going to be necessary anymore. People are going to find other ways to entertain themselves. Like, look at reality show. Y'all remember back in the day when there wasn't no reality shows? There were actors, and they had sitcoms. Remember back when I was growing up, there were actors that did television, and then there were actors that did the big movie screen, the big screen. The actors that did the silver screen, that was on the silver screen, they were considered better than those who just did TV and commercials. Like, I would never do TV or commercials. I only do. Now technology is taking over so much. So all these celebrities, y'all trying to find a job, huh? Oh, now you can demote yourself and do commercials. Now you can do sitcom, huh? Uh huh. Technology is taking over. It's called automation. It's a form of automation. Sure is. Y'all better get your asses off your shoulders like your shit don't stink. You can't do that because you're this way. Child, please. You better consult one of us spiritualists in this community. If it ain't me, it should be somebody and let them know what y'all could do. Because you have to think with the other mind. What do I mean by that? What do you mean by think with the other mind? There's another mind that they can't hear. If you use it, they can't hear it. They can't penetrate it. You don't know it because they don't want you to know it. Child, let me get off of this. Y'all don't want to hear me. Celebrities, y'all don't. I really should start naming some names. Look, I can read Alicia Keys right now. Her energy, beautiful woman. Her energy is always around me. I always see it when I travel, astral travel. I feel it. It's her, Fantasia, a lot. Kate Hudson, like I said before, I'm feeling her. Her kids come to me spiritually. And if they look at this video and say, I don't know that lady. No, you don't know me physically, but you know me on that level because y'all come to me. I'm telling you what I know. And I'm not making this up, I promise y'all. Yeah, see, what other celebrities that I was reading real good. Snoop, yeah. Um, who else? I felt all okay. Michelle, Kelly, and Beyonce, all three of them. Usher. Um, I feel the energy of Lisa Lopez and other celebrities that I can pick up about them. I ain't gonna mention them all because yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. We've been talking for an hour and 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna go. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing. And please make sure you are still and always will be subscribed to my channel. Share this video. That's another reason why I know my videos go viral and get more views than YouTube says because y'all be sharing my videos. So I thank you. I appreciate you. Until the next time, stay in the light.